actually go to trial. I mean, that's a definite possibility. Now, if gun to my head, freaking Kennedy killer in the sights, gun to my head, if I had to sit there and say what I actually believe happened, I think the most likely scenario is that it was an accident.
You really believe that?
I think so. I think Oswald was up there, and I think he was shooting at the president, and he hit him once, missed the second time, and then, what was it, Hickey?
Yeah.
George Hickey? George Hickey turned around and accidentally fired his gun and accidentally killed the president. And that would explain a lot of things. That would explain the cover-up. The cover-up makes me believe that it was an accident.
Very much so.
I think so. The switched caskets. There was caskets that were apparently switched. That was another theory, or part of one of that theory, too, about the Secret Service member accidentally doing it, is that there was a different casket going to Washington than coming out of Dallas.
But the body shouldn't have even been moved.
Exactly. The Secret Service basically strong-armed the body out of Dallas. They just decided to bring it to Washington. They completely broke the law. There's a movie out there, there's a dramatization out there, and that's exactly how it happened. They said, Mrs. Kennedy will not be waiting here any longer. We will be taking the body back to Washington, and if we have to go over you to do it, we will run you over. It's really bad.
It is.
So accident it was for me.
Okay. I feel like it's more of an on purpose, but at the same time, I'm still really open-minded on it. I'm not committed to anything there.
Because this one is pretty much choose your own theory type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
It really is. Because it's never going to be completely figured out, ever.
No, and you're not wrong for having different views from us either.
No, we don't want to hear your guys' views. That's why when I heard, I was dead set on basically Oswald being a patsy and the CIA killed him or somebody else killed him until I saw the smoking gun. And the men that killed Kennedy, which was an older documentary that actually somebody sent me on Facebook, and then I remembered I'd watched it before. It's a 6-hour documentary.
Holy shit, I don't have time for that.
It was 6 DVDs. I remember getting it from a friend before, and it's very good, very interesting, but it's kind of outdated.
I'd be asleep on the couch.
It was from like the late 90s, so it was a History Channel back when History Channel was actually really fucking cool. Alright, so that's all we got here from the Conspiracy Asylum. Remember, you guys, hit us up with the answers to the trivia question. theconspiracyasylum@gmail.com. The Conspiracy Asylum trivia for this week was, what was the date of the splashdown of Apollo 11? So when did Apollo 11 basically land on Earth?
Yep, don't forget to contact us via Twitter or
Not
Gmail.
on the moon, on Earth.
On Earth, in the water, in the ocean.
Yes. We didn't go to the moon anyway.
Alright guys, you want your stickers, make sure to help us out here.
Yeah. Let us know. Hey, if you got any other ideas, hit us up. theconspiracyasylum@gmail.com. We got an Instagram. We got a Twitter.
Oh my god, you're a Twitter.
We got a Fastbook. We got all of it. I got a Pinterest.
I'm sure you say that one right.
The Pinterest. Alright, today we also got a promo swap with True Paranormal. He happened to be the winner of Conspiracy Asylum trivia this week, Leo Rizzuti. Been checking out his podcast. Seems pretty freaking cool. I'm gonna play the promo for you right now. Check it out.
Do you have an experience with the paranormal? Do you have an event in your life that just can't be explained? Do your interests lie somewhere other than the mundane, day-to-day events of everyday life? My name is Leo Rizzuti. I am the host of True Paranormal, the podcast. Every week, we explore such areas as hauntings, poltergeists, doppelgangers, cryptozoology, haunted history, and demonic entities. We share listener stories, interview investigators, authors, and try to get the answers that a lot of folks are looking for based on decades of investigative experience. Connect with us on Twitter at True Para Podcast to share your experiences and be part of the show. And check out our broadcast every week on podcast.com/True Paranormal, the podcast.
Etsy?
I should get an Etsy.
What are you going to make?
I'll make chocolate buttholes, like I said before.
Chocolate anus casts.
Yes. Anybody that wants a chocolate anus cast. Hey, if you donate to our Patreon, if you subscribe for $20 a month, I will send you a chocolate casting of my asshole.
Is that a promise you can keep?
That's a promise I will keep.
That's halfway tempting.
If you give us $100, I will videotape myself doing it. I don't think anybody's ever going to do it, so that's fine. All right, that's all we got for the Conspiracy Asylum. This has been DJ Schwartz and Kimberly Wanker. Say bye, babe.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Have you ever thought about starting your own podcast? When I was trying to get this podcast off the ground, I had a lot of questions. How do I record an episode? How do I get my show on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and all the other places people like to listen? How do I make money for my podcast? The answer to every one of these questions is really simple. Anchor. Anchor is a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing your podcast. Best of all, it's 100% free and ridiculously easy to use. And now Anchor can match you with great sponsors too, so you can get paid to do your podcast. First of all, what you do is you just download the app, and then you pick a name for your podcast, and then you just start recording. It's very easy. That's how I started this podcast, The Conspiracy Asylum. So if you've always wanted to start a podcast and make money doing it, go to anchor.fm/start to join me in the diverse community of podcasters already using Anchor. That's anchor.fm/start. I can't wait to hear your podcast.